me check my phone. Check my phone for what?
It's the NFL on EA Sports. Two NFC East teams about to go at it as we join you from AT&T Stadium.
Well, Phil, we've got a terrific matchup at running back. Two of the most dangerous backs in the NFL about to meet, go toe-to-toe. How do you see it?
Well, you know what? It's not always about the quarterback when you talk about NFL. And here's a great example of it today. The game of football is still about the most physical team wins. And when you have running backs like this, the more physical team will win.
Here we go, two rivals ready to square off. Thompson's got it. And he's going to be brought down right around the 33-yard line.
Look at the defensive line shifting all down to the inside. They're pinching. They're expecting a run right up the middle.
And it's incomplete.
And with this starting unit, as usual, the attention goes to the wide receivers, who so often open up the game.
Second down following that incompletion. The Redskins with an empty backfield look here.
Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
Deshaun Jackson has the catch. Jackson's tackled down at the 43. Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. Griffin's got it in the gun. It's complete to Deshaun Jackson. Jones is there to make the tackle. The Redskins from the 37. He'll throw it over the middle. Jackson's got the catch and the first. Set up now at the 28-yard line. Press coverage all the way. First and 10. The catch is made. Picks up 8 here.
That time the quarterback throws the drag route. It doesn't get a first down, but still it's a good decision by him. The throw was right on target, and it picked up solid yards.
Second and 2. Takes the hit, throws. Setting now the defensive lineup. You must begin with this unit's leader. That's linebacker Sean Lee.
He's what you want, Jim, in a middle linebacker in the NFL. He can orchestrate the defense. He can tell everybody what to do. And I'll tell you more than anything, he can make plays.
Griffin in the shotgun formation. A first drive and a first touchdown. And the early momentum in their favor as that touchdown puts them in front here in the first.
Oh, I love that word, momentum. The big Mo. If Big Mo is on their side, that is a great thing to have and a good feeling as a football team.
An extra point is good.
The Cowboys are ready to run back this kick. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23.
This has got to be a blitz. Look how everybody's crowding the line of scrimmage.
McFadden looking for a lane. They tackle him at the 26-yard line.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run. Nowhere for the running back to go, and they stopped him for a short gain.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up 2nd down and 8. And now Romo's going to take off. And that pass is going out of bounds, incomplete. As we check now, this offensive unit getting it done for over a decade. Certainly a future Hall of Famer is tight end Jason Witten.
Well, we hear it all the time from the Cowboys offensive staff. They say everybody underestimates how fast he is, how physical he is. And, of course, that's got to be true. How else would he be so good over 10 years?
This defense in the early going looks like a mighty, feisty bunch here today, Phil.
Well, I think they thought coming into today's game, by us talking to the coaches, they thought their defense was going to play well, and that was a good series that time by them.
And a run back of about 3. The Redskins offense preparing to get this drive underway. Their last drive actually ended in a touchdown, Phil. We'll see if they still have it in them to issue a repeat performance.
Well, what you saw in that last drive was everything just came together perfectly for them. The experience of the football team, the talent of the players, and the coaches helped them out. They got it done. That's interesting as you watch the receiver trying to make that catch. He knew the defender was close. So he didn't put all of his heart into it. The defender made a nice hit and knocks the football out to the ground.
2nd and 10. One for the deep ball, and they can't connect.
Well, when it's 3rd and long in a situation like this, I'm going to look at it from the defensive side. You know they're going to be careful, so make sure you come up and just make the tackle so they don't get those yards after the catch or a long run. Now he's going to change the play. Look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
Griffin set, empty backfield. Midway through the 1st. Deshaun Jackson on the receiving end. 1st down on the way. Here's the first snap after the big play. Breaks at the tackle as the first down. Now looking for more. The Redskins from the 27. Pulls it in. Steps out of bounds. That's reception number 2 for him.
You got to be agile when you make these kind of catches, running these short drag routes across the field. That time we saw the agility of the receiver. Nice catch.
The Cowboys packing the box here. 46 formation. 1st down at the 17. He was looking short, but the pass falls incomplete.
And the quarterback, the coaches, his teammates, everybody loves to see a player give that type of effort. How about the receiver just going all out to make the catch? Doesn't quite get there, but the effort is outstanding.
Griffin's all by himself in the backfield for this snap. 2nd down and 10. Griffin gonna take off with it. He gets into the end zone, capping off the long run.
You can glitch. You can do whatever you need.
Everything is going right for this team at this point. We're still in the 1st quarter. What must the coach on the other side be thinking?
He's thinking, hey, can we get this game over with and can I get out of here? He can't believe it. After a full week of hard work and preparation, and to come out and play like this, this is absolutely uncalled for.
You want some of my French fries?
He's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Cowboys offense coming back onto the field here, desperately trying to avoid a repeat of their last drive when they had the quick 3 and out.
I'll tell you what, if they go 3 and out again, you know what's going to happen? Those defensive players are going to be looking at them as they come off the field. You put this back out there already, so it's important to get a drive, give your defense a little rest.
And they are in on McFadden.
Second and 2.
Here's Bryant. He'll pick up 7 this time.
You know, when you throw the football like that down the field, you pick up a first down. Now you can do anything you want on the offensive side, and you got that defense guessing.
First down and 10.
And Gillette's all over that offense and brings him down.
The Redskins guessed right on the defensive side that time. They thought it was going to be a run play. They were all over it, and they got it in the backfield and made the tackle.
Romo stepping back into the shotgun. Did not get both feet down.
On the defensive line, the man lovingly called Hot Roast, Terrence Knighton, a game changer.
And Terrence Knighton is one big dude. We've met him, we've talked to him, a tremendous athlete, and just an underappreciated interior defensive lineman in the NFL. Well, he had all day long to throw the football that time. That's why he had success throwing the football down the field. I'll tell you what, this defense, they need to start blitzing this quarterback.
The Cowboys still driving as the second quarter gets underway.
First down coming up.
The Cowboys are at the line of scrimmage and loading up that line with an extra tight end. And the second quarter is underway with this snap.
Down the field. Has the catch.
Stepping up, ready to spring into action at the 8.
Defense is crowding the line of scrimmage. They're trying to confuse the quarterback.
First and goal. McFadden looking for a lane.
Spin and fold.
And here we have second down.
They'll run it with him again. McFadden's tackled down after a gain of 2. The Cowboys are giving ground, but if they can make a stop here inside the 10, it'll be interesting to see what happens on fourth down.
Yeah, well, listen, the offense has to find a way to score on this play here, get into the end zone, and get back into this football game. Who are they going to give it to? A running back? Or are they going to try and trick the defense?
Touchdown.
Come on.
That'll close the gap. Early in the second, and looks like we've got a ball game on our hands here, partner.
Yeah, I'm starting to worry. I don't know how you were feeling, but man, I didn't want to do another blowout because it was looking like that. But that touchdown here early in the second, like you said, turns everything around.
The Cowboys setting up for the kickoff. Ross is going to test the coverage this time. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line.
The Redskins offense, Phil, was on a roll right now with touchdowns coming on each of their last 2 possessions. Can they make it 3 in a row right here?
Well, we're going to find out. I like their chances. What have we seen that makes us think that they're not going to come out there and get it done? They're playing exceptional football on the offensive side.
The Redskins from the 22. Garcon has the catch.
And it's Rolando McClain who makes the stop.
The Redskins take it from the 23. Deshaun Jackson has the catch. Jackson's marked down at the 41.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion.
The grab by Roberts. Now they
take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
That's a timeout by the D.
This is getting ugly.
Just 23 yards to the end zone. Griffin's got everybody split out wide. Griffin's alone in the backfield. RG3 from the gun. It's out of bounds, incomplete. That leads us to second down. Midway, second quarter. And there's a drop.
In a
Come on,
situation
we
like
can't
this,
have your
third
team
ball,
dropping
if
easy
you're the
passes
defense,
like
catch
that.
it by surprise and blitz.
On the way, third down. Griffin by himself in the backfield.
The defensive line is now all spreading out.
Jordan Reed has the reception.
Oh, we got us a nice drive going here, Jim. Another first down. They are just making one solid play after another and just marching down the field. They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receivers some new instructions.
Robert Griffin III connects with Pierre Garçon.
Well, that last play almost got them in here. And when you look at this, what do? Well, you just want to punch it in. There's a lot of different scenarios. You could do a play-action fake, probably get somebody wide open, or have a running back just jump over the top for the touchdown.
Griffin's pass will go for an incompletion this time.
Jim, I just want to say this to the quarterback. It's third and goal. If the play's not there, throw it away. Do not force the action.
The ball is just 3 yards out of the end zone. The Cowboys load up the box, going with the 46 defense. Third and goal at the 3. Touchdown, Washington Redskins.
Tight ends are a position where you got to be able to do it all. You got to be able to block, run routes, and you got to be able to get in position so you have a chance to catch the touchdown pass. Good job by the tight end. Touchdown.
And the extra point is good. The Redskins now getting ready to kick it away. And he'll start his return. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Cowboys take the field again on offense. They'll be looking for a repeat of their last drive. They came away with a touchdown and really had the defense on its heels.
Well, it's going to be hard to repeat what they just did because it looked so easy and it was well done by their offense. And I think when you talk about situations like this, it really comes down to one thing. Can the offensive line continue to dominate?
Romo to Witten. And now we reach the 2-minute warning here in the second quarter. Almost to the 40 at the 39-yard line. The Redskins with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. Toss play here to McFadden.
Situations you go over so many times in practice and training camp. Know what's going on in the offensive side, how to preserve time. Good job that time by the offensive player. Get out of bounds and giving his team more chances to get it done here in the first half.
Complete to Williams.
When you play zone coverage, the quarterback might have to hold the football just a little longer. But these guys nowadays, when you play zone, They know how to throw and catch and get it done. Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
Nice catch. Wow. Nobody was going to catch him there. Touchdown. And that touchdown should restore quite a bit of their confidence. They're not too far off the lead now.
Now, they're a confident team usually, but the way they were playing today, you could tell they were down in the dumps, not showing much emotion, but that has changed around. They are excited and ready to play.
The Redskins ready to return the kick.
Come on, bro.
Ross is running this one out. And they have this return completely covered, tackling him inside the 15.
The Redskins line up. Been a tight first half. The score's 21-14. It's complete to Deshaun Jackson. Following that completion, second and short.
Well, we got a close game here right before half. Good job by the offense deciding to go into hurry-up offense. What you need here, as many plays as you can get and use up as little time as possible.
Hurry up, 2-minute offense. That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up.
Look at the signals. The D-line is all shifting down inside. They're expecting a run right up the middle. Wants to go deep.
And it's incomplete.
That incompletion by the quarterback, hey, I give the quarterback no fault. That was just tremendous coverage by the secondary player. He's in position and able to make the football be incomplete.
Griffin from the gun.
And Miles Paul has the catch.
The best way to get more plays in before the end of the first half, go to hurry-up offense. Nice.
Redskins in for the score. What a fine start to this game. Here we are late in the second quarter. They put up another touchdown, Phil.
Well, they got a nice lead. They like to take this in at halftime. And if you're the coach of the team that's leading at halftime, you know what you tell your players? Hey, guys, good job. Let's keep that going. You pat them on the rear and tell them how good they are because, hey, this has been a clinic so far in the first half.
The Redskins ready to kick it away. They're setting up the return.
And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line.
The Cowboys come out for the next possession, having reached the end zone on each of their two previous drives.
Yeah, it's been good stuff to watch, no doubt. You know, the offensive side, the offensive coordinator is right in tune with the quarterback. They're calling exactly the plays that they need to be called because of the situations, and the quarterback has been hot throwing the football.
The Cowboys will take the snap from the 25. Got hit on release. Failing to complete that one, so second down here. Romo's ready for the snap, empty backfield. Launches it down the field, makes the play, one-handed. And Bryant is stopped right there. The Cowboys, one timeout remaining,
Coming to the line at the 24.
Let's see how they back up the big play here.
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing play here.
From the shotgun.
Williams with the catch. Gains 18.
And there's a timeout, so we'll take one with them. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Romo has everybody split out wide for this snap. So first and goal to go. Should have had it.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit there, don't you, Jim? They are all over the receivers, all over the field, nowhere to throw it, and it just results in an incompletion.
Second and goal from the 6. And that'll close the gap.
Well, when you get close to the goal line, you always have to look out for the tight end, because anytime there's just a little bit of deception, that deception is enough for the tight end to get that area where he can get open. That time he does it, touchdown.
The Cowboys ready to boot the football down the field. There to make the tackle. That return is good for about 22.
The Redskins offense is doing everything asked of them. It's just their defense somehow is coming up short here today. Phil, it's got to be frustrating for this offense.
Yeah, well, maybe it is a little bit, Jim. You know, they're having great success, and don't worry about what your defense is doing. Just control what you can control, and that's go out there, try to execute the plays, and find a way to score more points.
Ball is out. The defense has the football. The first half is complete. Larry Ridley ready to take things over back in the studios, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Okay, Larry, looking sharp back in that studio. Thank you for that. And now we're ready to get the third quarter underway as these teams take the field. The second half of this rivalry game is underway. Both teams battling as expected. Harris is in on the tackle. And a run back of about 7. The Cowboys preparing to get things going again on offense. They took it all the way on their previous possession, mostly getting it done through the air.
Yeah, they got the leader, don't they? That quarterback, he takes control of the situation when he goes out on the field. And I know that defense, they had great respect for him. Now they fear him. That's a tough spot to be in on the defensive side.
Second down. The Redskins go with the dime formation here on defense. And this is dropped.
Well, the quarterback that time tried to squeeze it into tight coverage, but no can do. The coverage is too good, and the football falls incomplete.
The Cowboys will line up. First down markers right at the 47-yard line. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. 3rd and 5. Pass is intercepted.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
The Redskins offense now will try to sustain a drive after giving the ball away just a few minutes ago before their defense came up with a play to return the pigskin.
Man, they should thank the defense bailing them out of trouble getting that turnover. You're right. They're just giving the football away, not being conscious of holding the right way. It's just been sloppy play on the offense. Keep the momentum on your side. You got a lead here in the second half. Nice play that time. You pick up the first down. Let's see if you can take advantage of it.
1st and 10. Knocked down as he fires it. Second down after the incompletion. Griffin set. Everybody emptied out for this snap. Griffin's going to take it from the gun. And it's knocked down.
Well, it's do or die right now, and you've got to go ahead and make the call to give your offense a chance to get this first down. And I know this team, they have a lot at their disposal. I think there's a play in there that's going to give them a good chance.
3rd and 10. He's hit as he throws it.
The Redskins don't have a lot of options. A 3rd and long situation. The pass goes incomplete, and the defense did a good job of staying back there and not giving up the deep throw.
The Redskins will line up. The first down markers right at the 23-yard line. Griffin in the shotgun formation. The Redskins turn the ball over on downs.
You hear it all the time about head coaches in the NFL. You have to manage the game on the sideline the right way. You've got a small lead, and you decide to go for a 4th and long situation. I don't understand it. That's a bad decision.
The Cowboys take it from the 33. And the catch by Terrence Williams.
The Cowboys did a good job that time picking up the first down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind the second half. You keep looking to pick up those first downs, and, you get enough of them. What does it do? Pretty simple. It leads to a score.
Romo's completion percentage, 60% on the day. Now 1st and 10. Gets the handle here. Gonna take it home for the touchdown.
Anytime you see a long run for a touchdown, what you're going to look for is blocking downfield. Nice job by the wide receivers and everybody hustling, making a block, and a long touchdown run.
Inside of the uprights.
Now,
the Redskins ready to return the kick. Ross has got it on the return. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Redskins taking the field again on offense. They paid the price for an aggressive decision on their last possession, passing up on the field goal attempt and going for it on 4th down, then coming up short.
Yeah, look, no second guessing for me on that. I'll just say this. I'll give the defense a lot of credit. They were there. They were ready for the situation. They made the play, and that's why the offense came away with no plays.
How do you think the offense is feeling right now after that coach's decision?
Well, shoot, they're disappointed. The coach believed in them. They know the coach is showing faith. Well, he showed faith, and they let him down.
Intercepted.
Phil, it took almost 3 full quarters before a defensive play really stands out in this one.
Well, I was starting to wonder if we were ever going to see the defense step up and get it done. That was good hustle. That's why they made the play.
This series begins for the offense with a very good chance to score. McFadden, solo back set. The quarterback taken down by Terrence Knighton.
Well, we know one thing. If you're a defensive tackle, you got power. And it was on display that time. Wonderful job by the big fella, busting through there and getting the sack on the QB.
The Cowboys have it at the 39. It's intercepted. Into the open.
You want to catch
On
him?
his
Somebody.
way. The 10. All the way home and all alone. Touchdown.
What a catch, what an interception, and not only that, take it all the way back for a touchdown. You talk about deflating for an offense. Oh, shoot, that gets close to making them quit.
The Cowboys are ready to run back this kick. He'll have a chance to take off. And they crash into him, ending the return at the 20-yard line.
The Cowboys haven't enjoyed nearly the same kind of success offensively in the second half as they did in the first, Phil.
Well, Jim, I think they just got tired. They were having so much success going up and down the field, they tired out. But, hey, give the defense a little credit. They're playing much better here in the second half.
First down at the 20. Romo's running away from the pressure. Snatches it with one hand.
The Cowboys, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And, Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well.
Romo's completion percentage, 60% on the day. Second down now. Romo's got no one behind him. Just a quarterback waiting for the snap. Romo's back in shotgun formation. Beasley with the reception.
And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play.
No time to huddle now.
The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
Golson has the pick. Tackles made.
We're nearing the fourth, and that pick could put their offense in brilliant position to take control.
No, they got some situations down. They got in good position and made a play and got that pick.
The Cowboys with a nickel look here on defense. First down at the 18. RG3 and PG connect on that one. Pierre Garçon. No time to waste. They hurry to the line. First down at the 36. Deshaun Jackson on the receiving end.
Well, here we are in the second half of a tight game, and you always hear this: control the tempo of the game, just move the chains, and that's what the offense did that time. Picked up the first down and just keep marching from here.
Griffin's completion percentage, 60% on the day. Now the offense in their hurry up. First and 10. Deshaun Jackson has the catch.
Jim, they got momentum on their side right now. They are making everything work. That was a nice play. They pick up another first down, and they got a good drive going here.
He's into the open. Tackles made.
Jim, the offensive coordinator's done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. You're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call. Look what the defensive line is doing. They're all pinching down inside. They're expecting a run.
No margin for error from just outside the goal line. Makes the catch. Touchdown. Those points may have made the lead insurmountable with just over a quarter to play.
Yeah, it's tough. Sometimes you get in a situation like this. Don't look at the scoreboard. Just think about going out and executing one play at a time. And you hope if you do that somewhere in the fourth quarter, you could find a way to get back into this game.
He's got a chance to return this one. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24.
You should quit. Your game sucks. Bum.
Oh, birthday. Who are these people? Is that Fred's dog?